All right, guys, it is September 17th, 2018, and it's a Monday. So here we are with the beginning of another video journal. And here in my hand, I have a mountain apple seed. As I was driving on the road, I saw a big mountain apple tree in somebody's yard. However, the branches were sticking out over the road, so the fruits were just falling onto the side of the road there. And I had my daughter get out and pick one of the rotten fruits up and throw it in the back of my truck, because I thought this would be pretty cool to grow and to watch grow and actually see if it fruits or not. But here it is. I wish I had showed you guys what the fruit looks like. If you don't know what a mountain apple looks like, feel free to look it up on the internet or on YouTube. There's lots of videos on YouTube on mountain apples. So we're gonna grow this. We're just gonna stick it in a little pot, put some soil in a pot, and put it maybe a half an inch under the dirt, if that. I'm not sure if the seed will take off, but we'll give it a chance and we'll see if it does. If it doesn't, we'll just go ahead and go pick up another seed from some other rotten fruits that have fallen on the road, and we'll see if we can grow those. I'm going to go ahead and pop this into the pot, and then I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so yesterday we had put our mountain apple seed into this small pot here. I wasn't able to complete the video yesterday, although it was just a short video, but something came up. So today I wanted to show you guys that the mountain apple seed that I showed you earlier is now about maybe a little less than a quarter inch beneath this dirt. So we'll go ahead and give this a month, and if nothing comes up, I'll go ahead and take the seed out and see if it dried out or not. I might decide to give it more than a month, because if you recall, on my other video with the avocados, it took them 2 months to come up. However, I was able to see the seed on top of the ground, so I could tell the seeds were okay. But with this mountain apple, as you can see, we cannot see the seed at all. It's down there. If it eventually exposes itself from watering, it'll be better so I can see it. But if not, like I said, I'll give this maybe a month or two. So guys, it's October 24th and it is Wednesday. Here we are back at the mountain apple seed, and I was excited to find out today that the seed germinated. So there we have it. It took about a little over a month for this seed to go ahead and pop up. As you can see there, it's a little red shoot coming up there from the side of the seed. And if you look closely, you can see it just climbing out of that little shell. So I'm super excited to see that this grow was a success. As with many of my other plants and grows, this is the first time for me. I also haven't seen any videos on YouTube that show any processes of germinating mountain apple seeds. But if you need a source, here we go. We finally have a source. So this is MIRACLE-GRO potting soil that I have it growing in here. I stuck it about a quarter inch right from the surface, so it wasn't too far. It's been raining quite frequently here, so I haven't really had to water this little pot. The rain has been sufficient to keep the soil moist, and there's all the contents in the soil. You see some wood chips, some peat, perlite, and fertilizer, with the addition of some of the small leaves falling from the tree that this little pot has been sitting under. I did keep this little pot in a shady area where the light still hits it but doesn't scorch it. so as not to dry out the soil in this little pot. Like I said before, took a little over a month, and I would assume that many seeds, not just this seed, but many seeds would take about a month or two to germinate, with the exception of some. Like I said, I am no expert, just speaking from my own experiences. There we go, the beautiful mountain apple plant is well on its way up. I give it about a week or two before this little guy is about 1 inch to 2 inches tall. We'll go ahead and put him back where he was, and I'll probably send you guys the update on the growth of this little guy in about a month, maybe 2 months. If anything else significant happens before then, I'll be sure to go ahead and document that as well, so you guys can see what this little plant has been up to throughout all that time. Just to clarify, the mountain apple is this little red guy here, and not this green weed just growing in there. So the reason why I didn't go ahead and pull that weed out is when I'm germinating plants, I don't want to pull out other plants that are growing in there for fear of yanking out the plant that I am trying to germinate. So there we go. There's a clear difference between the two plants. The red one is clearly the mountain apple tree, and this one is a weed. So we'll go ahead and pull that little guy out, and we'll let the mountain apple do its thing. All right, guys, well, that's the update on the mountain apple, and I will post up another video in about a month to 2 months.